neza abakomeje kudukurikira hano kuri studio za REB. Nkuko twari twabibateganyirije uyu munsi tugiye kugirana ikiganiro n'abayobozi muri REB, abayobozi muri CPA, ariko nanone turaza kugira n'umwanya wo kwiga binyuze muri gahunda ya Moral Mindset program. Ni gahunda ifatanyije ibikorwa bya REB n'ibikorwa bya CPA. Abayobozi bari hano baraza kubidusobanurira neza iki gahunda igamije yo muri biruhuko, ndetse n'umusaruro witezwe ku bana, ku barimu, ku babyeyi binyuze muri iyi gahunda. N'abatidiye rero dufite abatumirwa hano, turi kumwe n'umuyobozi mukuru wa REB, tukagira n'umuyobozi uhagarariye CPA. Ngira ngo bashyitsi mwatangira mutwibwira.
Murakoze, nitwa Willy TWISHIME, ndi umuyobozi ushinzwe ireme ry'uburezi mu babaruramari b'umwuga mu Rwanda. Murakoze.
Nitwa Dr. Nelson Mbarushimana, nkaba ndi umuyobozi w'urwego rw'igihugu rushinzwe uburezi bw'ibanze REB.
Murakoze. Abadukurikiye, aba bayobozi dufite hano baraza kudufasha gusobanukirwa neza imikoranire iri hagati ya CPA ndetse n'urwego rw'igihugu rushinzwe uburezi bw'ibanze REB, ndetse batunyuriremo n'amakuru arambuye ku bijyanye n'iyi gahunda yo mu biruhuko ireba abanyeshuri, ariyo twise Moral Mindset program. Nyakubahwa umuyobozi mukuru wa REB, imikoranire yanyu na CPA iteye ite? Ariko mbere y'uko mugera ku mikoranire, REB ishinzwe iki muri rusange?
Urakoze cyane. Urwego rw'igihugu rushinzwe uburezi bw'ibanze REB, intego yacu nyamukuru ni ukuzamura ireme ry'uburezi kuva mu mashuri y'incuke, amashuri abanza, amashuri yisumbuye, amashuri yihariye, ndetse n'andi mashuri professional, harimo amashuri y'inderabarezi twita za TTC, ndetse n'aya yigisha ibijyanye n'abafasha b'abaganga byo twita Associate Nursing Program, ndetse n'aya yigisha ibaruramari. Intego yacu rero ni ukuzamura ireme ry'uburezi ndetse no muri aya mashuri yihariye, amashuri afite abanyeshuri bafite ubumuga bugiye butandukanye. Rero tuzamura ireme ry'uburezi dutegura integanyanyigisho, imfashanyigisho muri ibyo byiciro byose. Ubwo harimo igitabo cy'umunyeshuri, igitabo gifasha mwarimu kwigisha, tukagira n'aho dutanga ibikoresho bikoreshwa muri za laboratwari zigiye zitandukanye. Dufatanya n'amashuri tubaha za mudasobwa, ko turi mu gihe cy'ikoranabuhanga, ndetse no ku mashuri hakaba kiriya cyumba twita smart classroom, aho haba harimo mudasobwa 50, aho umwarimu aza akigisha. Amashuri tukayaha na murandasi, internet connection. Uretse n'ibyo kandi, mu bufatanye n'uturere, iyo bagaragaje abarimu babura, dufatanya nabo tukareba ababura, tugakora recruitment, abarimu tukabashaka, ndetse n'abayobozi b'ibigo by'amashuri tukabaha ibizamini, tukabohereza akarere, nabo akarere kakabashyira mu myanya. Iyo rero barangije kugeramo, icyo gihe tukongera kugira izindi nshingano zo guhugura aba barimu bigisha amasomo agiye atandukanye muri ibyo byiciro navuze. Noneho tukabahugura ndetse n'abayobozi b'ibigo by'amashuri kugira ngo tugire ibigo by'amashuri bifite imiyoborere iboneye. Muri uko kuzamura ireme ry'uburezi rero ntidukora twenyine. Muri ibyo byiciro nagiye mvuga, hari abafatanyabikorwa bagiye batandukanye, ariko mu buryo bw'umwihariko muri iki gikorwa cy'uyu munsi, mu bijyanye na cya cyiciro dufite cy'ababaruramari, twahisemo CPA cyane yuko ku rwego rw'igihugu niyo ibifite mu nshingano, aho natwe twifuza kugira ababaruramari b'umwuga barangiza iki cyiciro cy'amashuri yisumbuye, ari ababaruramari b'umwuga bashobora kujya ku isoko ry'umurimo kugira ngo babashe kuba igisubizo ku rwego rw'igihugu. Ikindi wenda nakongeraho ni uko icyo twifuza ni umunyeshuri urangiza amashuri yisumbuye mu ibaruramari azi gukora ibaruramari rya kampani, abifitemo ubushobozi. Tukaba dushaka umunyeshuri urangiza icyiciro cy'ibaruramari azi gufasha neza kampani ye kwishyura imisoro, akayishyura neza, akamenya gukora izo za ripoti. Dukeneye n'umubaruramari uzi cyangwa se witeguye gufasha neza kwitegura ubugenzuzi cyangwa se audit, uzi gutegura ibyo bitabo by'imari akabikusanya neza. Mu by'ukuri mbikubiye muri ibyo bintu uko ari bitatu. Aha rero mu bufatanye na ICPAR, aho badufashije no kuvugurura izi nteganyanyigisho mu buryo bwa competence based curriculum, integanyanyigisho ishingiye ku bushobozi. Aha rero umubaruramari w'umwuga dukeneye mu nshingano na ICPAR ifite no mu gutanga izi certificate, aho twifuza umunyeshuri urangiza afite CAT, ni certificate of accounting technician. Iyi rero niyo ntumbero dufite, twatangiranye na ICPAR muri ibyo byiciro bitatu banyuramo kugira ngo babone iyi certificate. Twatangiranye n'abanyeshuri w'uyu mwaka wa 4 bari mu mwaka wa 4 bakoze ibizamini, abagera ku 2364 bakoze icyo kizamini cya mbere, bakaba basigaje izindi stage ebyiri bazakora mu mwaka wa 5 n'umwaka wa 6 bagasohoka ari ababaruramari b'umwuga. ICPAR rero yaradufashije ihugura n'abarimu babigisha ku buryo iyi gahunda tubona koko izatanga umusaruro. Urebye muri make nicyo navuga ku buryo twahisemo dukorana na ICPAR n'inshingano dufite mu rwego rw'igihugu rushinzwe uburezi bw'ibanze.
Murakoze Deje, tunyuriyemo mu rugendo tumazemo iminsi rwo gukorana na ICPAR, ariko umuntu yakwibaza ngo ICPAR yo ubwayo ishinzwe iki? Ese kuki bwana CPA Innocent kuki mwifuje gukorana na REB?
Murakoze. Nibyo koko ngira ngo Deje yabisobanura ku mikoranire na REB, ariko reka manze mpere ICPAR ni iki, ese ishinzwe iki, noneho nanjye ndagera ku mikoranire Deje amaze gusobanura. Mu by'ukuri ICPAR mu ndimi z'amahanga ni Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Rwanda. Ni ikigo cy'igihugu gishinzwe ababaruramari b'umwuga. So ijambo ririmo ni ababaruramari b'umwuga. Ikaba ifite inshingano ebyiri z'ingenzi. Inshingano ebyiri z'ingenzi, iya mbere ni ukuzamura umubare w'ababaruramari b'umwuga mu Rwanda. Iyo niyo nshingano ya mbere. Ibyo rero mu kuzamura uwo mubare w'ababaruramari b'umwuga mu Rwanda, akaba ariho nyine hazamo bwa bufatanye na REB. Mu by'ukuri urwo ni urugendo rurerure, kuko nanone ku bufatanye na Minisiteri y'Imari n'Igenamigambi y'u Rwanda cyangwa se Minecofin, ni igikorwa gikorwa uretse mu mashuri yisumbuye nk'ubufatanye dufitanye na REB, bikorwa no mu ma universities. Ubu tuvugana hari ama university agera kuri 11 bigishamo imwe muri porogaramu za ICPAR ariyo CPA y'u Rwanda. muri uko kuzamura rero uwo mubare w'ababaruramari ubundi ni amasomo abiri biga CPA cyangwa se Certified Public Accountants, akaba ari cyo cyiciro cy'umubaruramari w'umwuga kiri hejuru. Noneho hakazaho n'abatekinisi bafasha ababaruramari b'umwuga bo ku rwego rwo hejuru. Abo batekinisi rero ni rwa rwego rwa CAT cyangwa se Certified Accounting Technician, ari narwo twagiriyemo ubufatanye na REB. So mu by'ukuri kugira ngo wumve wenda ese mu kuzamura iyo reme by'ababaruramari b'umwuga mu Rwanda harimo icyo kibazo, mu by'ukuri hari ikibazo, harimo ikibazo kuko urebye nko kugeza ubu ngubu mu Rwanda hari ababaruramari b'umwuga bangana n'1350 gusa. Mu gihe igihugu tugendeye wenda nko ku bushakashatsi bwakozwe na Minecofin cyangwa se Minisiteri y'Imari n'Igenamigambi mu cyo icyo gihe bise muri 2008 Running Development Strategy, babonye ko u Rwanda rukeneye abanyamwuga 7,800 barengaho. Ariko muri abo ngabo noneho hakaba hakenewe 4,800 by'ababaruramari b'umwuga. Noneho haza n'ikindi kigo gishinzwe attracting investors mu Rwanda. Ubu ngubu inshingano zabyo ziri muri Kigali International Financial Center. Icyo kigo kiravuga ngo natwe kugira ngo aba investors baze dukeneye ko tuba dufite 4,000 by'ababaruramari b'umwuga. Noneho ukareba ukavuga ngo ese niba wenda kugira ngo twaturatinga abantu baza gushora imari yaho mu Rwanda na leta ikeneye abo bantu muri make dukeneye hafi 9, ariko ubu kugeza ubu dufite 1,500. So 1,500 ugasanga kiracyari gike cyane, baracyari bake, ntabwo wavuga ko bahagije ku isoko. Yego. So ubwo rero hazi icyo kiri bivuga ngo reka igihugu gishyireho ikigo gishinzwe kuzamura abo umubare w'ababaruramari b'umwuga. Iyo ni inshingano ya mbere. Iya kabiri ni ugukurikirana abo babaruramari b'umwuga ese bakora bate. Aba mu babaruramari b'umwuga tuzanamo izi za audit, ibi bigo byose bishinzwe gukora ubugenzuzi. Ni ukuvuga ngo kugira ngo nk'ibi bigo bishinzwe gukora ubugenzuzi zaba za PwC, zaba za KPMG, Ernst & Young, za Deloitte cyangwa se za BDO, ibyo ni ibigo biri international, kugira ngo kize gukorera mu Rwanda kigomba kuba cyahawe license na ICPAR, kugira ngo ni nayo ishinzwe kukigenzura umunsi ku wundi ese koko gikora kinyamwuga mu gukurikirana uburyo imari ikoreshwa. Iyo rero niyo nshingano ya kabiri ibyo bigo byose biza gukorera mu gihugu bishinzwe ibaruramari, bishinzwe kugenzura, bishinzwe kureba ibijyanye n'imisoro n'amahoro. Ibyo byose bigomba kuba biri regulated na ICPAR. So ngaruka rero ku bufatanye dufitanye na REB. Mu by'ukuri muri rwa rugendo rwo kuzamura umubare w'ababaruramari b'umwuga, ngira ngo ni nayo nshingano na REB nayo ifite yo kongera ireme ry'uburezi cyane cyane kuri professional programs. So twabonye rero ari byiza ko duhuza imbaraga noneho tugatangirira mu mashuri yisumbuye kugira ngo turebe ko twazamura abo bana bava mu mwaka wa 4 barangije stage 1 ya CAT, mu wa 5 bakore stage 2, mu wa 6 bakore stage 3, noneho basohoke bafite ya certificate itangwa na ICPAR, bafite na ya diploma itangwa na REB. So ni muri ubwo bufatanye rero. Ubu rero target ni iyi, turatagetinga ko mu myaka 3 duhereye ku bakoze stage 1 tuzaba dufite at least 11,000 by'ababaruramari b'umwuga ko rwego rw'abatekinisi bagiye gufasha ababaruramari b'umwuga. Twumvise ko mu by'ukuri badahagije, naho twerekeza muri ubwo bufatanye. Ngira ngo ibindi deje yabisobanuye ko twatangiye nyine dufatanya muri bwa bufatanye bwo gutegura integanyanyigisho ndetse n'ibyo bigiramo. Twagiye dufatanya na REB mu kubitegura. kandi dufite n'intego y'uko mu myaka iri imbere tuzaba twarahuje karikiramu ku buryo umwana azaba yiga ibintu, yiga ikintu kimwe akarangiza byose abifite, afite ya siyeti, afite na za porogaramu zindi nk'uko ziteganywa na REB. Murakoze.
Murakoze CPA Innocent kutunyuriramo muri iyo mikoranire n'umusaruro ugezweho ubu tuvugana, ariko umuntu yagira amatsiko yo kubaza umuyobozi mukuru wa REB ko muri gahunda z'abana biga accounting dusanzwe dufite abarimu babihuguriwe, dufite amashuri atandukanye abyigisha, twasanze hari icyuho cy'ubumenyi tubaha kugira ngo twumve ko dukeneye n'uruhare rwo muri ICPA.
Nk'uko nabivuze, tugenda dukora uko dushoboye kugira ngo ibyo dutanga biba bitandukanye n'ibyo twagiye dutanga mu myaka ishize, kuko hari innovation, hari ibishya biza buri munsi. Aha rero nk'uko nabivuze, kubona umunyeshuri arangije umwaka wa gatandatu mu ibaruramari afite certificate ya CET ni inyungu cyane, kubera ko ni certificate ubundi batabonaga muri ubu buryo. Barangizaga amashuri yisumbuye, bayarangije bamwe bakajya kuyiga, ubwo n'undi mwanya utakaye. Hari n'abakomezaga muri kaminuza nabwo bakazayiga banarangije na kaminuza, hari n'abayigaga barangije kaminuza akongera akayiga kugira ngo agire iyo certificate. Ariko ni umwanya mwiza, navuga yuko byaziye ku gihe yuko noneho umunyeshuri urangije umwaka wa gatandatu ibaruramari arangiza anafite n'iyi certificate. Mu by'ukuri azaba afite ubumenyi nk'uko nabivuze, ashobora gutunganya ibitabo by'ibaruramari, ashobora kumenya kwishyura imisoro neza, ashobora no kwitegura audit. Mu by'ukuri ibi wasanga ari n'ikibazo kinini twari dufite ahangaha, aho wasangaga ibigo bigiye bitandukanye nta babaruramari bafite. Ibyo bigatuma akenshi iyo bitangiye kubera kubura abo ba expert babimenyereye, usanga audit zaza zigasanga barahombye. Ariko uko tugenda dusohora, uko tugiye gutangira gusora abanyeshuri bafite iyi CET, bizafasha cyane ibigo bigiye bitandukanye dufite kugira ababaruramari b'umwuga bashobora gucunga neza umutungo no kuwubungabunga.
Mugifite ijambo, mubona imikoranire yanyu na ICPA mu gihe kiri imbere, mubona izaba igeze he, izaba itanga umusaruro ungana ute ugereranyije n'uko muri gukorana kugeza uyu munsi?
Nk'uko umuyobozi yabivuze, bafite izo nshingano zo ku rwego rw'igihugu zo gukomeza kongera umubare w'ababaruramari b'umwuga ku rwego rw'igihugu. Aha rero duhere no kuri gahunda turimo uyu munsi, muri mindset igice cya kabiri, ni gahunda twatangije hamwe umwaka ushize, aho mu biruhuko twifuza yuko haba ababyeyi, abanyeshuri bari mu biruhuko, abarimu bigisha, bongera kwibutswa yuko ibyo dutunze, bizinesi twashinze zikeneye ababaruramari b'umwuga. Ubu rero ni umwanya mwiza nk'uko mu mikoranire dufite na ICPA ko ababaruramari b'umwuga. Ahangaha rero icyo gikorwa twatangiranye muri REB Multimedia Production Studio, ni ukuvuga ko igihugu cyose kirimo kiradukurikirana, no ku isi hose barimo baradukurikirana. Bivuze yuko rero iyo mikoranire ubundi ni gahunda dutegura mu biruhuko bikuru, abanyeshuri bitwaye neza tukabahemba nk'uko twabikoze umwaka ushize, ariko noneho n'abandi badukurikiye bari mu rugo nabo barakurikira ko turi mu isi y'ikoranabuhanga, hari n'ibibazo bibazwa abari mu rugo n'abahangaha, tukaba tunabashishikariza mu by'ukuri gukurikirana iyi gahunda. Iyo mikoranire rero turimo turashaka n'uburyo dushyiraho n'andi masomo tubakusanyiriza mu bigo aho bari muri weekend, tukagira amasaha 2 yo kuganira nabo nk'uko turi kuganira, noneho tuganira n'ikigo cyose kandi bigakorerwa hose mu gihugu bagakurikira. Bityo rero gufatanya na EKPAR bivuze yuko iryo reme, kugira inyigisho zatoranijwe zijyanye n'aho isigana, bizadufasha rero kuzamura ireme ry'uburezi. Ari niyo mpamvu nkangurira n'ababyeyi bakurikiye gahunda ko bashishikariza abana cyangwa se abanyeshuri mu biruhuko biga ibaruramari kugira ngo
kuri iyi gahunda yo mu biruhuko yiswe Mura Mindset Program mu gihe hose.
Nicyo nari ngiye kugeraho, nibyo rwose. Ni ukuvuga ngo icyo kigo yiga ibihwanye n'ibyo wiga CET ya hano mu Rwanda yiga. So niyo mpamvu rero twavuze ngo reka duha abana b'Abanyarwanda a borderless knowledge cyangwa se bwa bumenyi butagira umupaka. Aho ku cyo warumbajije n'ubundi mu by'ukuri si byose turabeshye, sibyo twese turaha turabyumvikana uko ntacyo wakora amafaranga wewe yicariye nacyo ni ikintu.
ngira ngo niba ntibeshye abana biga kuyabungabunga ntabwo biga kuyashaka.
No kuyabungabunga simbizi.
Abashatse nta kibazo kubera ko mu masomo tubigisha harimo na rya somo ryo kwihangira imirimo, entrepreneurship. Rero kuba umuntu yihangira imirimo bizanamufasha no kuyabungabunga neza, nabyo gushishikariza abanyeshuri.
Yego, hari uko kuyashaka aricyo bituruka muri entrepreneurship. Yewe no kuyabungabunga ni gute? No kuyasevinga, kuri saving no urayashyira mu bindi bintu bizabyara inyungu. Yego, noneho byamara kubyara inyungu ukazagera ahantu amafaranga asigara gukorera nawe uri mu bindi. Kuko ubundi iyo Mura Mindset nicyo yakagombye kuvuga, kuyashakisha, kuyabungabunga no kugera ahantu amafaranga agukorera nawe uri mu bindi, uri muri bya bindi nyine, nawe ukajya mu gasiporo, ukajya gukina ka golfe, amafaranga ari kugukorera akazi. Nicyo mu by'ukuri Mura Mindset igamije.
Murakoze cyane. Ngira ngo abadukurikiye murabyumva ko abana biga ibijyanye n'ibaruramari bahishiwe byinshi. Hari iyo certificate cyangwa se iyo diplome babona itangwa na REB, ariko hari n'ubundi bumenyi bahabwa binyuze muri gahunda y'ubufatanye bwa EKPA na REB, ku buryo abana bafite ubushobozi bwo kujya gukora mu bihugu 135. Twizera yuko bizatanga umusaruro ku bana ndetse no ku gihugu muri ya gahunda CPA Innocent avugaga yo gushaka ababaruramari bagera ku 9,000. Ngira ngo tugana no ku musozo kugira ngo gahunda ya Mura Mindset itangire y'ikiciro cya kabiri, ngira ngo n'umwarimu arahari. Niki nyakubahwa Deje wabwira ababyeyi abana kuri iyi gahunda igiye gutangira uyu munsi y'ikiciro cya kabiri, ubashishikariza kuzanayikurikirana?
Murakoze cyane. Nk'uko Minisiteri y'Uburezi mu murongo itanga, iki nacyo ni ikindi cyiciro kiyongera ku kindi cya remedial program, aho abanyeshuri bo mu mashuri abanza ubu barimo basubiramo ibyo bize cyane abataragize 50% kugira ngo bongere basubirwemo, bongere bahabwe ibizamini, barebe niba hari abashobora gukora neza bakajya mu kindi cyiciro. Iyi rero nayo ni gahunda ya Minisiteri y'Uburezi binyujije muri REB, aho mu gihe cy'ibiruhuko tuba twifuza yuko abanyeshuri mu byiciro byose, n'ubu bose ni ibiruhuko, ariko kuba uri mu biruhuko ntibivuze kuryama, ntibivuze kujya gutembera hirya no hino wabuze icyo ukora. Ibiruhuko byiza ni ibiruhuko uruhuka ariko noneho unasubiramo ibyo wize, cyane cyane mu buryo bw'umwihariko ababaruramari b'umwuga dufite ahangaha imbere yacu. Rero turakangurira abanyeshuri bose cyane cyane abari muri iri shami muri iki cyiciro cy'ibaruramari kugira ngo ayo masomo bayakurikire kuko turatangira uyu munsi akazasoza kuri tariki 27 aho tuzatanga ibihembo inzobere zigiye gutanga bashishikariza ahubwo no gukurikirana isomo rya mbere riza gutangira nyuma y'iki kiganiro nashishikariza abarimu ababyeyi abanyarwanda mwese mudukurikiye mukurikira iyi gahunda kuko ntabwo ubukungu bw'igihugu cyacu buzatera imbere tudafite ababaruramari b'umwuga bazi gutunganya neza ibyo bitabo by'ibaruramari bazi gutunganya neza uburyo imisoro igomba gusorwa ndetse banitegura n'ubugenzuzi bugiye butandukanye. Rero ni amahirwe dufite ntituyatakaze. Abanyeshuri mudukurikiye kwirirwa mujya kuri TikTok mujya ku music igiye itandukanye urebe link y'iyi gahunda ukurikirane ibiganiro byose kuva uyu munsi kugeza birangiye. Nzi neza yuko udukurikiye wese hari icyo azunguka.
Hari n'abavuga yuko iyi gahunda idafasha abana gusa kuko turi kuvuga ifaranga ndetse n'abakuru ibagirira umumaro, ariko kuri uyu munsi turibanda cyane ku bakiri bato bakiri no mu mashuri. CPA Innocent ni ubuhe butumwa waha abana kuri iyi gahunda yo muri biruhuko, uburyo mubona ikizabasigira, message mwaha ababyeyi ni iyihe tugana no ku musozo?
Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri ubutumwa bwanjye nawuhera ku babyeyi. Ubundi nuko wenda muri iki gihe intumbero yacu cyangwa se focus ireba cyane ku bana, ariko uburyo bw'imicungire y'ifaranga bwakagombye guhera ku babyeyi cyangwa se abantu bafite ingo, kuko buriya iyo urebye neza abantu babiri bashobora kuba babona umushahara ungana, ariko uburyo bw'iterambere yabo igatandukana bitewe n'uburyo bakoresha rya faranga. Ababyeyi nabo iyi porogaramu ibareba mu buryo bwo kuvuga ngo ese ni gute twebwe twacunga neza umutungo cyangwa se amafaranga yo dufite, kugira ngo ejo bundi abana nibajya no gutangira hatazagira umubyeyi ubura ibikoresho by'umwana akabura minerivare, bigatuma hari n'umubyeyi n'umwana utajya ku ishuri. Iyi porogaramu ya Murama Mindset yakagomye no guhera ku babyeyi, kuko turabizi neza ko hari ababyeyi babura amafaranga y'abana kubohereza ku mashuri bitewe n'uko bayakoresheje nabi. Yagifasha umwanya wo kujya mu kabare, afata umwanya wo mwabonye ko ikigo cy'igihugu gishinzwe ubugenzuzi cyahari inzoga cyakuye rubatekerezaho, ruvuga ko ari abantu bagomba gukura bafite intumbero y'uburyo bwo gucunga neza ifaranga. Iyi ni amahirwe batakagombye gutakaza kuko ntabwo abona buri muntu. Mu Rwanda njyewe niho nabonye porogaramu nk'iyi, urumva rero ni ikintu gikomeye. Nge nkavuga ngo abantu bakurikira iki kiganiro ndetse n'abazagikurikira baba bari mu gihugu cyangwa bari iki kiganiro ndetse n'abazagikurikira baba bari mu gihugu cyangwa bari hanze, abumva ururimi rw'ikinyarwanda, ni ibintu bizabafasha cyane.
N'icyongereza kirakoreshwa.
N'icyongereza turaza kugikoresha igihe tugera muri session y'amasomo kugira ngo at least bumve n'ibikoreshwa muri bya bihugu 135, kuko urumva mu bihugu 135 ntago bakoreshamo ikinyarwanda. Hari amaterima akoreshwa ku rwego rw'isi kugira ngo abantu bayumvikaneho. So nkavuga ngo rero aba banyeshuri ndetse baba badukurikiye hano muri studio n'abandi bari kudukurikira live bazungukira muri ibi bintu rwose. Ahubwo ababyeyi turabashishikariza ko bagurira aba bana bando, aho bishoboka bakabajyana muri za smart classroom z'ibigo, kuko ngewe hafi ibigo 57 deje narabisuye muri iyi porogaramu ya CET, nabo gifite smart classroom nziza rwose. So niba hari uburyo n'abana baturiye ibigo bakwegera izo smart classrooms bagakurikira ibiganiro, bizabafasha kandi bizabafasha mu buzima bwabo buzaza.
Murakoze abari badukurikiye, turi kugana ku musozo w'iki kiganiro. kibandaga ku mikoranire ya REB na ICPA ndetse n'umusaruro bimaze gutanga muri iyo mikoranire bakiri bato, uburyo bwo kubona ifaranga n'uburyo bwo kuricunga. Nyakubahwa Deje, mwakoze kwitabira.
Mwakoze cyane.
Mwakoze CPA Innocent turuka muri ICPA.
Murakoze cyane.
Murakoze namwe abari badukurikiye. Naho mukanya abana n'ababyeyi ntimujye kure, muze gukurikirana amasomo ajyanye no gucunga no gushaka ifaranga mukanya.
A World Cup tournament, a hit movie, a successful business, a hospital, or even your dream career all have in common, every big idea needs smart money decisions. And that's where accounting skills come in. This holiday, we're taking you behind the scenes to discover how money, business, technology, entertainment, sports, healthcare, and innovation all connect, and why accounting is at the heart of it all. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for fun, interactive live sessions with inspiring experts who will challenge the way you think about money. Guess what's back? Holiday Mullah Mindset is back for edition 2. And this year, we are thinking even bigger. Ever wondered what your favorite app is? Climb the leaderboard and stand a chance to become a Holiday Mullah Mindset champion and win exciting prizes. This holiday, don't just scroll. Learn, explore, compete, grow. Build your Mullah mindset. See you online.
ICPA, unlimited possibilities. Looking to launch a career that's recognized, respected, and full of opportunity? The Certified Accounting Technician's CAT qualification is your gateway to becoming a trusted professional in accounting, tax, bookkeeping. Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Rwanda, ICPA, you gain access to continuous profession development, career growth, professional and technical support, networking, international mobility and recognition, among others, keeping you sharp, relevant, and ahead of the curve in today's fast-evolving financial world. The CAT qualification is more than a stepping stone. It's your launchpad into a career that grows with you. Start your journey today. Visit www.icparwanda.com to register. Looking to launch a career that's recognized, respected, and full of opportunity? The Certified Accounting Technician's CAT qualification is your gateway to becoming a trusted professional in accounting, tax, bookkeeping, audit, and more. If you have completed O-level, the CAT qualification is designed for you. Even better, you can complete the entire CAT qualification upon completion of 13 papers, putting you on the fast track to a recognized professional. With the CAT qualification, you don't just qualify, you join a community of professionals. As a CAT member of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Rwanda, ICPA, you gain access to continuous profession development, career growth, professional and technical support, networking, international mobility and recognition, among others, keeping you sharp, relevant, and ahead of the curve in today's fast-evolving financial world. The CAT qualification is more than a stepping stone. It's your launchpad into a career that grows with you. Start your journey today. Visit www.ikparwanda.com to register.
Hey, guess what's back? Holiday Mula Mindset is back for edition 2. And this year, we are thinking even bigger. Ever wondered what your favorite app, AI, a World Cup tournament, a hit movie, or fun, interactive live sessions with inspiring experts who will challenge the way you think about money, business, career, grow? Build your Mula Mindset. See you online.
Bana, mugende mu matsinda kandi munyuze mu nzira zizwi kandi zitekanye. Kugendana bituma mufashanya kandi mukabasha gutabarana igihe bibaye ngombwa, igihe habaye ibibazo. Igihe imvura iguye ari nyinshi cyangwa irimwe inkuba, ugama mu nzira hafi yawe, utegereze kugeza igihe imvura ihitiye, ubone gukomeza urugendo. Ababyeyi bakwiye kumenya inzira abana banyuramo bajya cyangwa bava ku ishuri, kandi aho bibaye ngombwa bakabaherekeza. Abarezi bakomeze kwigisha abanyeshuri kwirinda gukinira mu mazi, kwambuka imigezi yuzuye cyangwa kugama munsi y'ibiti mu mvura irimo inkuba. Iyo ababyeyi cyangwa kugama munsi y'ibiti mu mvura irimo inkuba. Iyo ababyeyi, abarezi n'abanyeshuri bafatanya
umwihariko igihe imvura irimo inkuba. Guhagarika gukinira hanze mu gihe imvura itangiye kugwa. Kwihutira kugama mu ishuri cyangwa indi nyubako iri hafi, ukava byihuse mu mazi. Kwirinda kugama munsi y'ibiti mu gihe uva cyangwa se ujya ku ishuri. Kirazira gukoresha telefone mu gihe cy'imvura nk'iyo. Kirazira kureka amazi cyangwa gukora indi mirimo inyubako yacu. Ingaruka z'inkuba mu bigo by'amashuri. Abayobozi b'ibigo by'amashuri, barezi, abanyeshuri namwe babyeyi. Abanyeshuri n'abandi baba mu kigo bari mu bakunze kwibasirwa n'inkuba mu bihe by'imvura, cyane cyane mu muhindo mu bihe by'imvura, cyane cyane mu muhindo, imvura y'umuhindo n'imvura y'itumba. Icyongereza cyangwa se pararizi mu Gifaransa. Icyongereza cyangwa se pararizi mu Gifaransa. Gutwika ibikoresho, cyane cyane ibikoresha amashanyarazi biba ku kigo cy'amashuri, haba hari ibikoresho byinshi bikoresha umuriro w'amashanyarazi bishobora kuba byakwangizwa n'inkuba. Hari uguteza inkongi y'umuriro ku nyubako ndetse no kuzisenya. Ibyo bigenda bigaragara nabyo hirya no hino mu gihugu cyacu. Bityo rero turasabwa twese kugira imyitwarire yo kugira ngo tugabanye yuko twakwangirizwa n'inkuba mu buryo butandukanye.
I believe strongly that when we collaborate, you can go much further than at PA. We're full on it.
So I'm Dorit Rickton, Ward Entrepreneurships with the Ministry of Education in Rwanda, when the Rwanda Basic Education Board, and also with the World Bank for Rwanda, so that we
together to indeed make a difference that our children will feel and their children will benefit from.
investing to the outcomes and resources of this.
Honorable guests, it's my deep conviction that solid early education will become all the more vital as time advances. Achieving sustainable development.
turacyafite urugendo rwo kugira ngo turusheho kumva ese autism ni ese ifite turusheho kumva tubashimire uruhare mwagize kugira ngo first conference ya mbere ibashe kuba shimira buri umwe wese atanze ibitekerezo ndagira ngo wenda buri muntu wese atahari icyo kintu. Disability is not inability.
The Rwanda Basic Education Board makes education more efficient and widely available. The studio adds significant value by reducing costs, increasing in-house production capacity, and ensuring rapid content delivery through social media, television, and radio. From multimedia learning materials and live science experiments to edutainment programs and digital textbooks, the studio embraces a diverse range of content. Its delivery methods include pre-recorded and live-streamed programs, talk shows, documentaries, and sign language videos, ensuring inclusivity and engagement for all learners. Through innovation and technology, the Rwanda Basic Education Board is shaping the future of education, making learning more dynamic, interactive, and accessible.
This annual national dialogue will serve as a platform to reflect our progress, identify challenges, and prioritize actions to improve inclusive education. Together, we will remain steadfast in our mission to ensure education,
to engage in meaningful discussions, on the critical topics of inclusive and special needs, in education. As we deliberate, let us remember that our values of equity, dignity, and excellence. Thank you, and I look forward to a productive
inclusive education. Together, we will remain steadfast in our mission to ensure education for all, leaving no one behind.
Together, we can ensure teachers are supported and equipped to fully have inclusive classrooms, empowered to educate the decision makers and leaders of our shared tomorrow.
It is a privilege to join you today for this two-day national dialogue to engage in meaningful discussions on the critical topics of inclusive and special needs in education. As we deliberate, let us remember that inclusion benefits everyone. When we embrace diversity, we enrich our education system and society. By supporting learners with disability, we'll cultivate compassion, resilience, and innovation in our classroom and communities. Let us use this dialogue as a platform to listen, share experiences, and co-create solutions. Together we can build an education system that truly embodies our values of equity, dignity, and excellence. Thank you, and I look forward to a productive discussion ahead.
Together, we can ensure teachers are supported and equipped.
Remember that inclusion benefits everyone. When we embrace diversity, we enrich our education system and society. By supporting learners with disability, we'll cultivate compassion, resilience, and innovation in our classroom and communities. Let us use this dialogue as a platform to listen, share experiences, and co-create solutions. Together we can build an education system that truly embodies our values of equity, dignity, and excellence. Thank you, and I look forward to a productive discussion ahead.
This annual national dialogue
to educate the decision makers and leaders of our shared tomorrow.
It is a privilege to join you today for this two-day national dialogue to engage in meaningful discussions on the critical topics of inclusive and special needs in education. As we deliberate
of Mura mindset. Mura mindset. Okay?
Yes.
So for the purpose of this lesson, we are going to use English because, you know, as you get prepared to become an international recognized accountant, you must be able to use a language that is going to be understood by the rest of the world. Isn't it?
Yes.
Remember, we are not being followed by you alone in this room, in this studio. We are being followed by other people who are in the country or outside the country. Okay? Therefore, we are going to use English as a common language that can help us to be followed by all people from all categories, those who speak Kinyarwanda and English, and those who cannot understand Kinyarwanda. Commonly, this conversation will majorly use English as a language. Okay?
Yes.
Are you excited today?
Yes.
To learn how money can be used, grow, and work for you as you sit down and relax. Are you being interested?
Yes.
Do you know money?
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do?
Yes.
Have you ever touched money?
Yes.
How much? The maximum you've ever touched? $1 million? Yeah. $1 million. Good. Our today's conversation will majorly focus on 5 areas. We will majorly focus on 5 areas. I will try, since this is the first session of Mura Mindset, I'm going to try to show you what is going to be covered in the next 4 weeks. Okay? I will explain to you what will be covered in week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Okay?
Yes.
For you guys to plan ahead. Okay? Secondly, I will touch base on why are we talking about accounting. You know, in life, everything needs accounting. Everything needs accounting. So that is the second conversation. I will try to show you how everything in life needs accounting. Are you excited? Good, good. Thereafter, I will try to show you the business competition idea. How do you come up with a business that can compete with other businesses and you emerge to be the first one? Isn't it interesting? Yes. At your age, we have now to teach you how you come up with a mindset that can create a business, okay? The same business to compete with other businesses. Okay? Good. Lastly, but not least, a very, very important area, we will discuss how to build a strong financial mindset. Because it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't have a strong financial mindset, that money will run out of you. You know, money is like a visitor. If the visitor comes into your house, you have to show warmness, isn't it? You have to hug the visitor, try to make him or her comfortable so that the visitor can spend much time in your house. Money is like that. You receive money, you have to hug the same money, and don't rush. Keep hugging. Hug strongly and remain with that money. Hello? How are you? Are these areas very, very interesting? Very good. Now, number one. What are we going to see in the next week, 4 weeks ahead of us? Of course, today we will discuss about everything needs accounting and how to build or to develop a strong financial mindset. That is the discussion today. The way you can see it is highlighted in yellow. That is what we are going to cover today. Okay? Secondly, on Tuesday, you will learn how to make money and make the same money work for you. Because it is not all about making money. How do you grow that money and let it work for you? As you are playing golf, as you are just having a bicycle and you start riding, as you do the sport, you let money work for you. Isn't it? Isn't it interesting? Good. Then week 3, we will try to touch base on the opportunities that are outside here and how do you come up with challenges relating to innovation. Isn't it? Everything has a challenge. Hello? Hi. Everything in life has a challenge. How do you overcome that challenge matters a lot. Isn't it? Good. Week 4, which is the last week, we will try to give you the life skills, the normal life skills. Isn't it? How do you behave in a society? Because we are living in a society, isn't it? How the society judges us and how do we relate to the society matters a lot in life, isn't it? Get with your colleagues, but how confident are you to get with your colleagues? But how confident are you to explain and champion your idea? Explain and champion your idea. Are we together? Yes. Good. We will also discuss the use of artificial intelligence. I know. Yes. Very good. So, yes. Very good. So this is what is going to be covered in the next 4 weeks. Isn't it interesting? You can see very well that it is not only you who needs this knowledge, even your parents need this knowledge. Are we in agreement? Yes. So we've tried to customize this knowledge at your age. We are trying to act your age, okay? But the knowledge we are discussing here can also apply to each and everybody into different categories. Hello? Hi. Very interesting, isn't it? Yes. Because how people relate to each other, it's not all about you. Even your parents must learn how do they relate with neighbors. Isn't it? Confidence. They must be confident. They must be champion in the society. Isn't it? The use of artificial intelligence. Even as parents, we need to learn how to use artificial intelligence responsibly. Let me give you an example. I'm a parent, I'm a father to somebody. I reach home, instead of starting conversing with my kids, I start now going into my phone. Isn't it? Very good. Now, let us go to today's session. You can see very clearly our today's session is divided into two parts. We will discuss why everything needs accounting, and later on we will also see how to build a strong financial mindset and what a strong financial mindset is all about. And you are allowed to ask a question or questions. You are also allowed to interject and give us suggestions. This is not a preaching. We are trying to discuss what is going to help us in life going forward. Okay? Yes. Good. Part one will try to show us, okay, good. Much as I'm not in desire to become an accountant, but in whatever I do, I need accounting. Okay? You may decide not to become an accountant. Okay? But have that in your mind that whatever you are doing, you need accounting. Hello? So we will discuss whether you have your own business, whether you are Elon Musk coming up with so many projects, okay, in the world, whether you want to launch an aircraft, you need accounting in whatever you are doing. Even at home, before you sleep, even the bed you are sleeping on, you need accounting. That bed was bought, isn't it? It was bought, and somebody spent money somewhere to buy that bed. The bed sheets, even if it was a grant, maybe somebody gave those bed sheets to you, but somebody somewhere bought them. Therefore, in whatever you do, you need accounting. Are we in agreement? Yes. That's why we are going to discuss everything needs accounting. Let's back on that. Please, you will have to be asking questions whenever you feel you are not understanding something, isn't it? Now, look at this. These are different activities. I know some people love football, okay? Others love music. Others are in love of fashion. Others are in love of videos and films, okay? But how do people who are in different fields need accounting? Why do I need accounting yet I'm a footballer? Why do I need accounting yet I'm in fashion? Do you know these clothes made in Rwanda? Isn't it? There are some clothes that are called made in Rwanda. Isn't it? Why, if I'm in that business, okay, why do you need accounting? Assume you are a famous musician. We were to come with a musician here, but unfortunately he declined at the last minute because of other engagement. So she was to come here and tell you how she uses accounting for her music on a daily basis. But now, Barcelona, Barcelona, the same, Real Madrid, Arsenal. I'm quite shocked. You know why I'm shocked? We are Rwandans, and none of you has said, I love Amavubi. None of you has said, I love APR. None of you has said, I love Real Sport. You know, let me tell you, but on a light note, on a footnote, I don't want to board it, okay? We need to love what we produce. You are still young, isn't it? I'm not telling you don't love Arsenal. You hate Arsenal. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't follow Real Madrid. Barcelona. But ujya gutera uburezi arabwibanza. What does it mean? Love yours first. Okay? So kindly next time, as you follow football of those other big, clubs, start loving Amavubi. And if, you can't see, try to criticize and give advice on how it can improve. Isn't it? Because Amavubi is our team. APR is our team. Real Sport is our team. So it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to start supporting other teams and we don't support ours. Isn't it? But on a right note, I've said that was on a footnote. Okay? Assume you love Arsenal. Okay? You are loving Arsenal. But remember, you must have a system. You must buy players, good players, isn't it? So you must buy them. And you must also sell tickets, isn't it? You are in a stadium, you have Arsenal playing with Barcelona, isn't it? On a specific stadium. Let's imagine the process. You must have players in the first place from both sides of the teams, isn't it? Those players must be paid, isn't it? Yes. They are paid. For them to be paid, you must gather money from your fans, isn't it? You must sell tickets for those who are coming and watch the match, isn't it? So, in all that process, that is what. Am I communicating? Yes. That is what we call accounting. The same in music industry. Look at what has happened recently. There was a musician in the big arena. Who was that? King James. Let's take that example. King James was in the big arena. Was it for free? No. People were paying their own money to. No. People were paying their own money to go and watch. And I don't think even King James being in the BK Arena was for free. He must have paid some money to BK Arena. Isn't it? Yes. And at the end of the day, he will try to balance what he has paid to BK Arena and what he has gathered from the funds and balance to see whether he got a profit or a loss. Isn't it? That is what we call accounting. Am I communicating? Yes. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Let us go to fashion. you must know how much gitenge or bitenges you are buying for you to make the made in Rwanda, isn't it? The life, we need life. We need accounting. Basically, whether you are an accountant, whether you love the accounting, whether you hate it, there is no way out. We have to work with accounting, we have to sleep with accounting, we have to eat with accounting, we have to, in whatever word tour. Word tour. You are a tour guide, need accounting. Surely, me I'm a driver, need accounting. Surely, me I'm a driver, I have my own car. I can, you know, invite the tourists, I take them somewhere, they visit, later on they pay me.
So that you make profit. That's why we need accounting as we do that.
Clap for him. Very, very interesting. So I'm trying to show you in everything you do, you need accounting. Are we in agreement? Yes. Very good. Now, why are we talking about accounting today? I want to give most of the people think if I'm a driver, I will go buy fuel, I sell the service of driving people, that's it, isn't it? But they don't know them doing that, providing that service, they are doing accounting, okay? So that is the gap I'm trying to show you here. We are saying, actually, across the world, we have about 4 million professional accountants around the world. Across the globe, we only have 4 million professional accountants. But the world needs more than 40 million. It means we are a tenth of what is needed in the world. Okay? Yes. So, this means that we need more professional accountants. Okay? Now, we have also, let me bring this closer home. In Rwanda, according to the survey done by the National Institute of Statistics in Rwanda, a homota statistic, isn't it? They normally do a household survey, and they have realized that we have more than 300,000 registered business in Rwanda. 300,000?
Registered businesses.
Registered businesses in Rwanda. Isn't it a good news? Isn't it? Yes. But what is next? Those, because without now selling them to the clients who are paying money for the business. Lack for audit. That is why I was trying to show you we are having a problem in terms of having professional accountants.
We're here. We're thankful for the opportunity they gave us.
Good.
They use different textbooks, they use other websites to find more information about them. They try reading out and they...
Very good. So what I'm trying to... Very good. So what I'm trying to say is, don't feel inferior. Because you've noticed that everything in life needs a number of sacks of beans, number of sacks of beans, sacks of rice, a number of spoons, a number of plates. Therefore, I'm a business owner. I have softwares. I have the ICT engineer. I have somebody who can now project, who can now market my products, isn't it? But all those people who are there, who can help me to know which area should I invest in with a higher profit margin than the other area. It's not ICT. It's not the softwares. It's somebody with a caliber of a professional accountant who can tell you, here you are in the right path. There, if you go back, you are going to lose money. Therefore, you close doors. Have I answered your question? So don't feel inferior. You know, people try to think that accounting is all about money. I get 2,000, I count 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 2,000. That is not accounting. Accounting is all about how to earn money, grow it, save it, and let it work for me. That is what we call accounting. How do I earn money? How do I grow it? How do I save it? How can it work for me? That is what we call accounting. So softwares and ICT guys cannot do that. What they can do, maybe they can tell you, okay, you do these things in the AI, you create a YouTube channel, you start earning money. That is part one. Okay? How do I grow it? Ask him, how do I grow it? They will lose an answer. They will not have an answer to you. Okay. How do I save it? How will I make this money work for me? They will not have those answers. But if you are a professional accountant, those are the advices you are going to give to the business owners. Actually, as we are in this era of AI and those kind of technologies, the work of an accountant or a professional accountant is changing. We are more of advisors than technical people. Because yes, I can put numbers there, they give me reports. But interpretations you give to those reports, that is what matters. Okay? Good. Very good question. Clap for her. Very good. Now, entrepreneurship needs accounting to survive. You know, entrepreneurship is another animal. It's a big animal. Because you may decide not to become an accountant. You may decide not to work for anybody. Isn't it? Then, as a professional accountant, you must know how do you create money. Because money is created. Isn't it? Money is created. That is what I call how do you earn money. How do you create money? I'm not telling you to go and start making fake money. Until I'm creating money. We are talking about real money, genuine money. How do you create that money? For you to create money, you must look for a problem in the society and you try to solve that problem. Okay? I'm going to show you how you can do it. And of course, innovation without accounting, that is guesswork. If you come up with brilliant ideas, but without accounting or financial mindset, that is guesswork. I'm going also to show you how it works. Before that, let me show you how you become an entrepreneur. For you to become an entrepreneur, you must follow these 4 steps. A successful entrepreneur, you must follow these 4 steps. Hello?
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
Very good. Step number 1, we are talking about spot a problem. Spot a problem. What does it mean? For you to come up with a business idea, you must be in an environment and you try to identify a problem or an issue that needs to be resolved. You are at school and you realize, by the way, here at school, we normally need a salon. People need to go and shave their hair, isn't it? We have this problem here. So you've already identified an issue. Okay? Then you got step number 2. Okay, if that is an issue, how many people have that problem? You may realize people don't want to shave, isn't it? Only few need that service. Is it worthy bringing a salon? Yet only 2 or 3 students need that salon? No. So you must identify a problem and you see how many people are affected by that problem. Okay? That is how you come up with a business idea. It must be a business that is solving a problem. So therefore, you must identify that problem. Okay? Step number 2, you've identified a problem, then you come up, you design a solution, a proposed solution. You come up with different solutions, isn't it? Different solutions. Okay? You say, okay, by the way, here, we normally have a problem in terms when parents are visiting us at school. If we are living in a boarding school, okay, they normally want to buy fruits to the kids. It's an example, okay? But how many parents will afford the fruits? That should be the question. Yes, there is a problem. We don't have a fruit shop in our compound. But again, you go a step further. You ask yourself, how many parents will be able to afford the fruits? Then after that, you say, okay, will I bring bananas here? How many will take bananas? If a banana is a 10 Rwanda franc, 5 is 5, something like that. So you identify a problem, then you come up with different solutions and you settle on one solution, which you think is the best solution to the identified problem. Are we together? Very good. Now, after that, you account for it. What does accounting for this problem and solution mean? It means you must cost it. How much will it cost you to come up with a solution that is best fit to resolve the problem? Are we together? Yes. Is it understandable? Yes. You've identified an issue. Okay? You came up with a proposed solution to the issue. Then the accounting comes in. You must cost it. How much will it cost me to resolve that problem? Okay? So, you ask yourself a second question. If this will cost me this amount of money, how much will I price it to sell it to the clients? Isn't it? Now we are entering the accounting. What now the AI and those guys cannot do. Because you punch in the numbers, you know, this is where now the accounting becomes very interesting. These other guys are telling you, okay, after you've costed, after you've priced, after you've gotten the cash, we can put in there, then it gives you the numbers the way you want. But they are forgetting you've already identified a problem. These ICT things cannot identify for you a problem. Okay? They cannot also give you solutions that are best fitted to resolve the problem. They can only assist you to account what you've already gathered. Okay? It's a tool. It can assist you to do things better and perfect. Okay? Good. Now here, after identifying the costs, the pricing, then you will come up with a profit. Isn't it? Then later on you say, how much cash do I have? Okay? That is how accounting comes in the whole process of entrepreneurship. Then after that, you have now to grow it. Remember I told you, it is not all about how much money you have, but how long you keep that money matters in life. Let me give you a simple scenario. Assume you are a rich person now. Assume you are a kid of Elon Musk. You own the world. But instead of working, you wake up every morning, you go to each and every beach across the globe, eating money. What do you think will happen after 10 years? What do you think will happen after 10 years? Mm-hmm.
The money will run out.
The money will run out because you are eating money, but you are not replacing what you are eating. So it is not all about having money today. How long will you keep the money? Okay? And how faster can you grow the money? That is what is most important. So here we are saying, look, we've already gotten the money, but we now need to keep growing it. Isn't it? So that we remain rich. You must grow money, make sure it keeps increasing, and you will reach a time money has to work for you. Isn't it? Because imagine now Elon Musk, it's an example. Okay? Now Elon Musk has reached a point of letting money work for him. Okay? He has reached a time of letting money work for him. Because he no longer needs to be there. He just sits and gets report. How much you've received, he gets report. Now that is where now the ICT comes in. Him is using now ICT to control what he has already built. Okay? But the ICT was not there to craft a problem. Okay? To say, the ICT was not there to tell him, by the way, the worldwide or the world in general need internet. That is not ICT that told Elon Musk that the world in general needs internet. Okay? Only somebody somewhere sat down and identified this problem that we need the internet. Okay? Then he came up with a solution. How do we build these things, the satellite kind of things, so that we can get internet across the world? Okay? Now he had to cost it, price it, see the profit, and how much cash he will have. Then later on, what is he doing? He's trying now to implement other things by, injecting money into manufacturing of cars, isn't it? Into doing other things. That is how you grow money. And later on, I think the guy, as we speak, money is working for him. Isn't it? Because you can come up with a business idea. He comes and tells you, baby girl, good, that is a brilliant idea. How much do you need? I buy that idea. He will buy you out. You get money, he goes with the idea, money continue working for him. Him is no longer there to think. You come up with a brilliant idea, a good project, he will come and buy you out. That is how money works for you. Are we in agreement? Yes. Very good. Now, business. We are going to have, before I go here, we are going to have a business challenge or a business competition. Okay? We are going to have a business competition. You are going to think, you know, around you. You ask your colleague, okay? And you try to come up with one problem at your school, where you live, okay? What you've seen as you are coming from home to this place, you must have seen a problem somewhere. Identify that problem, okay? Come up with a solution. And we see how we can cost it, price it, try to see whether it is going to be profitable, and how much money, cash, it is going to leave with us. And thereafter, we are going to see whether the same project you can craft today will work for you in 50 years to come as you become a grandma. Imagine you coming up with a project today which can feed you up to 50 years from now. Isn't it interesting? Yes. That is an activity you are going to do in your free time. And next time, this is a challenge. You are going to come up with a problem you've identified, you know, in your respective areas. Aho mutuye. Si byose? Mugende mureba aho mutuye. Ni ikihe kibazo gihari? Ni iki twakora? Si byo? None nimumara kubona icyakorwa, murebe ese byansaba iki? Sibyo kugira ngo iki kibazo gikemuke. Ese ngewe nzakigurishamo angahe? Sibyo? Murakurikiza ya step izi ngizi zose nabahaye hano. Yego? Muri kuzibona? Yego? You will spot, you will identify a problem, you design a solution, we see how we can account for it, and how can we grow the same for the money to work for us. That is the mindset I want you guys to have. Okay? Very good. This is an activity we will have to work on after this session. Any problem, before I go to part 2, any problem, suggestion, comment on what we've discussed.
You told us about how you can actually work today, and the money you kept saving can work for you in the future. So how can you manage, like, if you worked and you reach at the stage where the money you saved is going to be working for you, how are you going to manage the time it can last, or is it possible that you can trust the money you saved so that it can last longer when you get old?
Good. Actually, I understand you. And this is what we are going to discuss, but let me answer you very fast. The key issue here is how to grow money. Because, okay, you've earned it, you've saved it, but the next step is how to grow it. Growing means investing. Where do I put my money so that it can bring other money, and that other money can bring other money, and I reach a point where I sit and money work for me. The major step is how to grow it. And growing money means investing. Okay? In these coming weeks, we are going to bring people from Capital Market Authority. Capital Market is authority. Capital Market Authority, CMA. Let me give you a bit of background of Capital Market Authority. Normally, in a money market, you know, there is a market for money. Are you aware? No. The way you go to Kimiroko market and you buy fruits, isn't it? You give 1,000, they return for you. Maybe you've bought fruits for 800, you gave 1,000, they have to return 200, isn't it? There is a market for money. And those markets are two types. There is short-term market and long-term market. Short-term market, it is called money market. Money market. Where you buy and sell market, money. You buy and sell money. That is what we call money market in a short term. Okay? When it goes for long term that is 5 years and above, then it is called capital market. Capital market is where financial instruments, I'm talking about shares. Have you ever heard about treasury bills? Yes. Government treasury bills. You will check, you ask your parents. The Rwanda Central Bank, the BNR, normally sends a message. Hey, mwagura impapuro z'ubwizigame kuri beneri hanyuma bakazabungukira. Nimubaza ababyeyi banyu izo message barazakira. That is what we call treasury bills and treasury bonds. Treasury bills, that is money market. Okay? Short term. Okay? Normally 1 year maximum. Okay? That is what we call TB, treasury bills. Okay? But treasury bonds, that is long term. That is what we call money, capital market. You go 1 year and above. Okay? So, what I'm trying to tell you here is when you save money, it's not all about putting them in a pocket or you put them somewhere hidden in a textbook, you put it under the bed or inside the mattress so that nobody can get that money. No, that is not saving for growth. Okay? The money you saved must be grown. How is it grown? You must invest it. You must trade it. You must sell it to somebody and you get a profit in return. That is what we call growing money. So you save first, you have some money, then you go sell it to somebody who needs the same money with a profit. Then you are growing money. You will reach a time, you start small, you become big, you be like a bank. If you become a bank owner, why will you now need to start struggling? You will sit down, there are people who will be selling money for you, and they're bringing profit. Then money will start working for you. Have I answered? Very good. Any other problem relating to everything needs accounting?
You have told us that we can learn how to maintain the money and how to use it effectively without making it run out easily. And then you have told us that this program can also be of use to our parents and other elderly people.
Sure.
How can we as young people be able to sensitize those elderly others in a way that they can use the money that they generate from their business activities differently from the way they use it in their homes? Like an example you've given earlier that tells us that some people buy food to sell, but then instead of selling it, they bring it to their homes and use it as they use it in their homes. They let their families eat from what they have actually bought for their shops. So how can we be of use to them? How can we help them not use that money in that bad way? How can we teach them how to differentiate their business activities and profit and income generating activities from their homes, from their families, from their daily activities? How can we make them learn how to use it without them thinking that we are still young and that we cannot help them easily because we are younger than them or because we have a young mindset compared to them? How?
Very good. Clap for her. Very, very good question. Actually, that is a message we want you to take home. Let me give you an example. A simple example is, as we approach the festival seasons, you will see most parents spend unwisely money to make people happy. I'm not saying we don't have to be happy. Okay? Get me right. I'm not saying we don't make people happy. But are we doing it responsibly? Okay? So assume you have a parent, you have a dad with $1 million Rwanda franc at home or at bank. Okay? Because it is no longer allowed to keep money at home anyway. You have mobile money, you have bank accounts, you have all it takes for you to keep your money safe. You have $1 million, okay, at your disposal. Now you go tell your dad, you know, Dad, I'm the only girl in this family, okay? And I have a birthday in a week to come. Dad, I need a party. Hello?
Hey.
So you are the only daughter in that family? A daughter to dad? Okay? And dad has $1 million? You have also a birthday? And you want to celebrate. Okay? So, dad, as a parent that loves the daughter, may say, let me spend this whole $1 million. I throw a big party to my daughter. My daughter can invite the colleagues, can invite the neighbors, can invite... What will they come to do? They will come eat, drink, dance, and finish the whole $1 million. Hello?
Hi.
Now, the question comes in, what do we get out of that party? Happiness. That's one. Good, clap for him. Happiness. Good. What about after happiness? $1 million has been wiped out, isn't it? What about after happiness? Assuming you only, in that family, you are having only $1 million. Okay? The question is, wasn't there any other way of preparing a party, okay, which can make somebody happy, but with less money and save some of it? That is the big question. And that is the mindset I want you to go and start changing wherever you are going back. I'm not saying people should not have parties. They should have, but let them have them responsibly. I can use 50,000, I buy a cake, okay, for 20. I buy a crate of soda, 20K, okay? Then I buy something else, juice or something, then I tell you, invite 4 of your friends. They come, we sing for you, and that's it, okay? You spend 100,000 and we save 900,000, which we can put somewhere else to grow money for us. And that money can help us now as you go back to school. You will have school fees, you will have pocket money, you will have to buy some other materials, shoes, and so on and so forth. So are you seeing the mindset on how we spend money matters a lot in life? That is what we are going to discuss. Actually, now you've really introduced this part too. Because the mindset can make you rich or poor. Simple mindset. You will see, let me give you an example before I enter into this second part. There are people, the stars, star. You know why they die poor? They normally die poor. Muzajya mwumva abakinyi benshi babonye amafaranga menshi, but at the end of it they die poor. You know why? They spend without thinking about tomorrow. And how do you spend it thinking about tomorrow? You spend less today, you invest, grow that money. Once money is there working for you, then you spend the way you want. But you know them, they receive, spend. They receive, spend. Receive, spend. Then when time comes, the energy has gone down, they no longer have any money to spend, they become normally desperate. Sibyo? That is what we call financial mindset. We want you guys to have financial mindset at your early age. Hello?
Hi.
Very interesting?
Yes.
Very good. How do we build our financial mindset at our early age? Let me start with this example. You are 2 sisters. Assume you are 2 sisters. Okay? From one family. You are given pocket money. One is studying at Teapad. Another one is studying at GS Nyagatare, but both of you don't come back home, you remain there. You are boarding. Okay? You are given 20K each to go, because normally parents don't visit their kids every now and then. It is once a month. Isn't it? So you are given 20K. My daughter, as I will not be coming every day, maybe in one of the evenings you may need a cup of milk, okay? Because the food at school might, once in a while might not be good. Okay? Eat banana, eat milk, take milk, okay? Once in a while. See, each is given 20K, okay? Now, depending on how you use that 20K, at the end of the month, one might go at school, spend it all first day at school as they are celebrating the come together. By the way, we are reconnecting. We came back from home. You know what was happening? Hey, come I tell you, as you tell people, come I tell you, you take them to the canteen, you buy everything in the canteen, tell them, let us eat. We are celebrating, we are back to school. But another one, another sister of yours, takes 1,000, buys milk, and another 1,000 to tell the friend, you know, friend, we are back. Let's catch up, you know, as I take a cup of milk and even you take, you catch up. In any case, you are becoming social and the other one is becoming social, okay? But at the end of the month, you will have around 10K remaining. This one will have 0, okay? Now, this is what I'm calling same money, different mindset, and different future. You may get the same money, but the way you use it will lead you to the better future or wrong future. That is what we call financial mindset. So the example I was giving you is here. So which of the two students would you choose to be in 5 years?
Student B.
Student B. Why not student A? Because in any case, you have to enjoy. Yeah. Isn't it?
For me, the reason why I chose student B is because although I have to enjoy and celebrate, but tomorrow is there. Tomorrow exists.
Tomorrow is there.
Yeah. What if I celebrate today and I will need to celebrate again? What will I do? Like, let me celebrate today in a way that will help me to celebrate another time.
That will help you to celebrate another. Very good. Clap for him. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you differentiate a rich and a poor mindset. People who are rich, they have already mastered how to use money. The reason why you will be told, hey, these rich people, they have money, they can't give you even a single coin. Haven't you heard about that? Abantu babwira ngo, hey, abantu b'abakire. Abakire n'abacuyi. Ntibaje batanga amafaranga. Isn't it? But what about the poor people? Hey, you meet across the road. How much do you need? He earns 10,000 a day and let the whole area knowing that he has money. Isn't it? That is a poor mindset. You will see, as you are at home, you will see these people, the house girls, okay? Or those are the guys that help in terms of, you know, when you are constructing at home. Most of the time, you will see them in the evening. They have big bottles of beer running around the streets. You know, today I've worked, man. I earned a lot of money. A lot of money is how much? 10K. Telling everybody, I earned a lot. Come, I buy for you. Come. But the person who gave him work is at home, just enjoying tea. Try to connect the two. The person who paid that guy is at home enjoying tea with kids, wife at home. But the other one who spent the whole day working for 10K is all over in the street telling people, I earned a lot of money. Come, I buy for you. That is what we call lack of financial mindset. Earning money is not an issue. But how long you stay with it, that is where the problem is. You are given pocket money. That is not a problem. That is obvious. Okay? But how long you stay with that pocket money matters a lot. Hello?
Hi.
Am I communicating? Yes. Am I talking real issues? Yes. Okay? Good. Scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. Tell me, what does scarcity mean? What does it mean for you? Scarcity. Scarcity.
Like a low quantity of something.
A low quantity of something. Clap for her. What does abundance mean for you?
I think abundance is when you think that there is hope for more. Think you can create more.
Very well. Clap for her. Actually, mujya mumva umugani bavuga ngo impamba itazakugeza
Kigali.
uyirira he?
Kuri
Good. Vuga yivuge cyane.
impamba itazakugeza.
Yavuga cyane amine. Yara accountants.
Impamba itazakugeza i Kigali uyirira kuri
Impamba itazakugeza i Kigali uyirira ku Ruyenzi. In these two areas, in these two mindsets, where do you think that proverb comes from? That is what we call scarcity mindset. Because you feel that is little. Therefore, hari abandi bajene njya numva bavuga ngo amafaranga ngo utakubakisha inzu ngo uyubakisha umubiri. Mwarabyumvise? So niba nta mpembwa make aho kugira ngo I keep that money and I grow it, I better now buy good clothes, go to nice bars, I build my body. That is a scarcity mindset. Because you think it is little. The word is little. That is scarcity mindset. There is no little money in this word. Whether it is 1,000, whether it is 100, it is not little. Depend on the mindset you have to grow that little money you are calling little. You have 100, you save 1, you eat 9. That 1 will save you along the way. Are you getting? But imagine somebody has 1,000. You are being sent to town to buy something. You are to use 200 to go to town, but because you say this is, in any case, 1,000, what will it help me with? Let me use a motor instead of using a bus. You are to spend 200 on a bus, isn't it? But you end up spending 1,000 on a motor because of scarcity mindset. Hello?
Hi.
Are we talking real issues?
Yes.
Are you getting something out of it? Is it going to change the way you perceive money?
Yes.
Scarcity mindset. Now let us go to abundance mindset. Abundance mindset is that person who has an open mind and who thinks every little money can create an opportunity. That is what we call abundance mindset. You have 1,000 and you are sent to Kimironko. Instead of using a motor, you use a bus. In any case, you will end up reaching Kimironko and buy what you want and remain with your money. And the money you remain with will help you. You save it, you grow it, and you will reach a level where that money will work for you. That is what we call abundance mindset. So this one, it will differentiate a poor and a rich man. Poor man will think with a scarcity mindset. A rich man will think with abundance mindset. So if you go back home, you realize your parents are poor. It is because they have this scarcity mindset. They say, by the way, we are renting a house of 500 and we are earning 600. This 500 cannot help us. In any case, let us eat and die tomorrow. What should we do with this 500? It can't even help us. Can we buy a car with 500? That is scarcity mindset. Try now to tell them, hey, Dad, what we saw today, that is what we call scarcity mindset. We can use the 500. In any case, we can even leave this house. We go in a small house where instead of paying 500, we pay 300. We save 200. And that 200, if we buy the TB, the treasure bills, in any case, after 1 year, it will be 500. And 500 can help us now to buy a plot. Are you seeing? That is what we call abundance mindset. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together? Very good. Another key pillar in the financial mindset. Something you call discipline, patience. Two key pillars in the financial mindset. What is discipline? What is discipline? Mm-hmm. Very good. Clap for her. What is discipline? I want breakfast. I want to go this side. I see. Talk confidently. Mm-hmm. Clap for her. You know, discipline in this area of mindset is doing what you are supposed to do even if nobody is watching. That is what we call discipline. It is something you do whether you are being seen, whether you are being watched over or not. Isn't it? Discipline means I can't make noise when the teacher is in a class. Whether the teacher is there or not, you will not make noise. That is what we call discipline. Isn't it? Now, when you look at it in business or real life, discipline starts the life. Discipline starts. And patience, if you are to start the life, look at this. Mindset starts the journey. Discipline and patience finish it. There is a journey in life. The right mindset can start the journey. Okay? Remember, we were talking about scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. Okay? Depending on which mindset you have, you are starting a journey. Okay? But what will help you in that journey is the discipline you have and how patient you are in terms of finishing that journey. Isn't it? Now, very, very, very important. Live here with these things. Mindset start the journey, discipline and patience finish it. Let me connect these things with money. The discipline you have, the right mindset, we've already talked about mindsets, isn't it? The right mindset. But now the discipline comes in. You've decided, remember the just example I've given you of parents who are renting a house of 500,000 with a scarcity mindset of saying, in any case, 500,000 cannot help us to buy a car or to buy a plot. Okay? But you go there and tell, hey, Dad and Mom, today I was in a session where we were discussing financial mindset. So the mindset you are displaying here is a scarcity mindset. Let us shift from this house. We go in a house where we pay only 200,000, we save 300,000. We will accept to live in a small house. Me and my sister, we will have a double decker, one is sleeping on top of the other. Only Dad and Mom will have your own room, as we can even sleep in a, Murisa. Okay? Then we see how we can save the 300. So, how consistently you will keep that promise to yourself, because you promised yourself you are going to leave that house, you save the 300. How consistently you will keep saving that 300? That is what we call discipline. Because you will have to honor your word, whether you are being pushed or not. Isn't it? You will honor that decision of saving the 300, whether you are being seen or not. Okay? That is what we call discipline. Now, patience. Patience means you wait for bigger thing instead of little reward now. Hello?
Hi.
You wait for
Bigger things.
which might take long, isn't it? Than the little reward now. This is where normally girls go wrong. I'm not discriminating you. Okay? I'm trying to teach you. Okay? Even boys, but mostly it is common for girls. You will realize at your age you have friends. Okay? As you go to school, you will see your friend has a smart watch. Okay? Your friend may have a smart watch, but you don't know whether it is from the parent or from somebody else. It's an example. Maybe that friend has a parent, and parents who value, who can say, oh, my daughter, instead of now using, the normal watch, let me buy a smart watch for you. Isn't it? You have a parent who don't have that, who doesn't have that capacity to buy a smart watch. Okay? Then, because you can see your colleague has a smart watch, but you don't have, you feel now what we call peer pressure. Okay? You start looking for that smart watch in different ways. You will accept little for now, then you dispense your life in the future. There is no free lunch in this world. Hello?
Hi.
Hari free lunch baho? There is no free lunch. Somebody who will come and buy for you that smartwatch is not your parent, is not your mom, is not your dad, is not your brother. So he must be out of something. He must be looking for something. Sibyo se? Am I communicating? Yes. He must be looking for something. And that something may ruin your life in the future. Are we in agreement? So, that is where now patience comes in. Why can't you be patient a bit? Okay? Work hard. Save the little you are getting from your pocket money. Then along the way, even if it is 10 years, you will end up buying that smartwatch. This is what patient means. Okay? You wait for bigger things than little now. That is what we call patience in money terms. Discipline is how consistently can you do the same thing without being pushed or somebody watching over you to do that same thing. Especially, how consistently can you use your money, isn't it, in the right way, without being pushed. You can decide today, you will excuse me to keep using pocket money because you are students, isn't it? You don't work. Amafaranga yose mubona muyakura kuba relatives, ababyeyi, abo muvukana, sisters and brothers, and other relatives, isn't it? So I will keep referring on pocket money. So the pocket money you receive from relatives, uncles, aunties, dads, siblings, you know, name them, can help you to do something, isn't it? So discipline comes in. How do I use that pocket money? I use a portion. I use a portion, I save another portion, isn't it? Then later on, I grow the portion I saved to work for me. That is what we call discipline. How consistently can you do that without anybody telling you to do that? That is what we call discipline. Patience is to wait, isn't it? You put a pause because good things don't come easily. You must wait, isn't it? You grow that money, then you have bigger things. Okay? But if you are not patient, you will get money, eat it today, then you start blaming others. I started with this one. We were in the same school, by the way. But look at her. Now she has a business. Me, here I am. I'm even asking a fare to go to town. You are not blaming anybody. You have to blame yourself. Am I right? Yeah. This is what we call discipline and patience to build a strong financial mindset. Any question? Any question on this?
So, question I have about discipline is, we've been saying, now we've been defining discipline as those good behaviors, help you do something, like, and you given us an example that discipline is when, like, if you don't shout when teacher is in the class, even when the teacher left the class. So, what if you do the opposite? You shout, the teacher is in the class, you'll be shouting. The teacher is outside of the class, you'll be shouting. Is in this brain talk?
Good. That is a nice question, but let me answer it by looking in another way around. That is discipline in the normal life. Discipline in normal life means you behave well in normal life. But discipline in money mindset means you use money consistently without people pushing you to do the right thing. How consistently you use your money very well without anybody pushing you, that is what we call discipline in money terms. The discipline you have to say, instead of, if you are living in Kimiroko and your school is near here, okay? Your parents may give you money to take a motor. Then because you decided, you say yourself, okay, I will not use this money, instead I will walk to school, provided I don't get late, isn't it? Now you say, instead of waking up at 7, I will be waking up at 6:30, isn't it? I save those 30 minutes to reach to school, isn't it? Now that discipline of waking you up 30 minutes before for you to walk to school, that is what, and in any case you will save that money, isn't it? That is what we are calling discipline. Something you do in terms of using money without anybody seeing you. You've decided, I will use money this way. Whether somebody is pushing or not, you will not change that decision. That is what we call discipline in money terms. Okay? Patience, you wait, you let that money grow and give you bigger things. That is what we call patience. You wait, let that money grow, then come up with bigger things. But if you are not patient, you will take small now and to get finished. Hello? Hi. Are you able to differentiate the two terms in money terms?
Yes.
Very good. As I'm getting closer to discipline, as I'm getting closer to discipline, these are 3 words I want you to remain with. These are 3 words I want you to remain with. Choose abundance. We've differentiated the abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. I'm requesting you to choose abundance mindset. Okay? Secondly, I'm requesting you to practice discipline. As you leave this room, you are going to start checking on where you are spending your money in an indisciplined way. And you are going to start introducing discipline, not only you, but you help even your people at home to start having discipline. If you are cooking a lot of food, which ends up to be wasted, you can introduce discipline of cooking food that can be consumed, isn't it? If you are having 2 house helps at home, and of course your parents are paying these people, you may introduce a discipline of saying, by the way, instead of spending much time watching TV, I will tell my parents to send one of the house help home. Then I start doing that work, and I reduce on number of hours I watch TVs. Isn't it? That is a discipline you can introduce that can save money. You can even agree with your parent. By the way, Dad or Mom, you are paying this 40K a month. What if I start doing this and give me that money? That is a deal. And I believe each and every parent will be happy to do so. Okay? That is discipline. You may say, this is dirty work. You know, I can't touch these plates. You know, they are dirty. No. That is a scarcity mindset. Those dirty things you are seeing, that is where money is. I know Marisi Samuredi is having, you know, nails that are reaching here. As this does this, you can see nails, you know, at this level. And you want to know this one, how is she going to wash her clothes? She will have to hire somebody to wash her clothes, isn't it? That is what we call, I'm not going that way. But if you have it and they can help you, they can help you to save money, that's fine. But to me, the little money you can save, the better. That is what we call abundance mindset. Now, the last thing is stay patient. Patient pays.